Hola muchachos! Today you are going to learn about direct objects and how to use direct object pronouns or DOPs in Spanish. Make sure to take good notes while viewing the screencast and be sure to answer all of the practice questions throughout the video. To identify a direct object in a sentence, you can ask either who or what is receiving the action of the verb in a sentence. The answer to that question will tell you which word is your direct object. We use direct object pronouns in a sentence to replace those direct objects. Examples in English of direct object pronouns are words such as it, him, her, them, or us. There are 8 direct object pronouns used in Spanish: me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, and las. The word me in Spanish means me, te means you, familiar, lo means you, formal, masculine, him or it, and la means you, formal, feminine, her or it. Nos means us, os means you all or you guys, used only in Spain, los means you all or you guys or them, and las means you all or you guys or them, feminine. In order to understand what direct objects and direct object pronouns are in Spanish, let's take a look at an example sentence. Yo compro las flores. The word yo represents the subject or the word I, while compro is my conjugated verb, meaning I am buying. Finally, the word las flores is my direct object and means the word flowers. In order to determine what the direct object is in this sentence, I first asked myself, what is the thing being bought? Flowers are being bought, therefore the word flowers or las flores is the direct object. Remember that the purpose of using direct object pronouns is to replace the direct object in the sentence so that we are not repeating the same word over and over again. Remember that the direct object pronouns are me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, and las, and we will use these to replace the direct object. We are going to remove the word las flores, which is our direct object, from our example sentence, and the word las flores is going to be replaced with the direct object pronoun las. When we do this in the example sentence, we will change the meaning of the sentence slightly. Instead of saying, I am buying the flowers, compro las flores, we will now be saying, I am buying them, yo las compro. It is very important to remember when replacing direct objects with direct object pronouns that you must always make sure the direct object pronoun matches the word you are replacing. This means that you also must make sure the DOP agrees in gender and number in certain cases. Using our example sentence again, we now know that the DOP las will replace the word las flores. How do we know? We know las will replace the las flores because it is feminine and the word is also plural, and las has to agree in gender and number with the word las flores since it too is feminine and plural. In order to use direct object pronouns correctly in a sentence, you need to know where to place a direct object pronoun after you have figured out which word you will be using. Direct object pronouns are placed before the conjugated verb in a sentence. Las will be placed after the subject yo and before the verb compro, which is the conjugated verb. Yo las compro means I am buying them. Some sentences will contain an infinitive verb. Direct object pronouns can also be attached to an infinitive verb. Infinitives are verbs that are not conjugated. That means they end in AR, ER, or IR. I'm going to change the example sentence just a little so that we can include an infinitive verb. Yo voy a comprar las flores means I am going to buy flowers. Yo is still my subject. Voy a is the verb phrase that is conjugated and means am going. The infinitive verb in this sentence is comprar. My direct object is still las flores and still receives the action of the verb. It is still the thing that is going to be bought. The direct object pronoun las will still replace las flores because it agrees in gender and in number. This time, however, we are going to attach the word las to the infinitive verb comprar. Yo voy a comprar las means I am going to buy them. Notice that when I attach the pronoun las to the end of the infinitive, it becomes one word, comprar las. Now try this practice question. Rewrite the following sentence using a direct object pronoun. Remember the steps. First, you need to identify the direct object in the sentence by asking the question who or what plus your verb. Next, you will need to remove your direct object and replace it with the correct direct object pronoun. Don't forget to make sure you put your direct object pronoun in the correct place in your sentence. The correct answer should be los tienen.